To the first introduction episode of Two Dudes Podcast. My name is John Madigan.
My name is John Thomas.
My name is Joseph.
And welcome everybody. And this is going to be our first episode here. We want to start a new weekly podcast, completely uncensored and off the walls. We're two guys hanging out, just going to talk about current events. John, why don't you give a little introduction about yourself?
Well, I'm 44. Basically, I'm the oldest one here. My friend John Madigan over here just turned 21. Yay!
Yay!
Yeah, and all that. I got my son Joseph over here, who's actually all into wrestling, so he'll be on from time to time.
Yeah.
Doing a little bit of wrestling analysis and predictions on SummerSlams and WrestleManias and all the good pay-per-view events. Like John said, we are doing a off-the-wall podcast, which is basically everywhere from girls all the way to video games to drinking, you name it, we have it. And eventually when we get this off the ground, we will asking you guys for your inputs and questions and whatever, and we'll answer them on the podcast as best we can.
Absolutely. And my name is John Madigan. I'm 21 years old. I'm the host of the J&J podcast, and I do various other works for MTV and just other television networks and stuff of that nature. So like I said, we're going to be hanging out every week. We're going to be doing this podcast, just talking about everything, and this is going to be just like completely uncensored, off the walls, just everything you can think about. It's going to be crazy. Every week it's going to be us two just hanging out and just talking about whatever comes to our heads. No censors, nothing. It's going to just be something you've never heard before.
And basically what we'll try to get on as many guests as possible, everywhere from John's all into comedy and all that. Maybe we'll get some, comedians on. I'm in the music scene, so I can do, hopefully I'll get some music people on and all that. And let me introduce to my AKA the tail here, Joseph. Go ahead, Joe.
So, what should I say?
Just say who you are, how old you are.
I'm Joseph. I'm 11. Yeah, and I'm a big fan of wrestling. And yeah.
Yeah, a man of few words, I would say. But he's also single, and he's actually looking for somebody right about now. So
there you go.
Yeah. So basically, this podcast is basically, like John said, it's off the wall. And hopefully we get, you guys can follow us. And hopefully you like our podcast. We'll always take criticisms and comments and all that. And we'll do the best we can to bring you the best show every week. And hopefully we can be on for a little bit longer.
You can listen to us every week on iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, and anywhere where podcasts are listened to, honestly. It's a once a week podcast. We're just two guys hanging out. This is great, and I'm really excited to do this. And this has been a long time in the making. So hope you guys enjoyed this, and just make sure to press the subscribe button to get all the new episodes downloaded directly to your phone or your computer or wherever you listen to us, completely 100% free. Yep. So,
yes.
Thank you
and
guys.
Also, we should be getting a page up shortly, I hope.
Yes, Facebook page and Twitter page, Instagram.
Yeah, Facebook page, please like that as soon as it gets up.
Yep.
That means you'll really love us if you like our page.
If you like us, you love us.
That is so true.
There you go, man. But all
right.
That's us. This is our podcast. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you in the very near future. Thank you, guys.
Peace.
Peace.